All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the coin and Ishan TV as well. This is being broadcasted in both the channel Chelsea Aftermath, episode number 2. People looking for apologies. People looking for apologies from me, and people want me to stop hyping and this, that, the other. All I'm going to say is I'm not saying sorry to no one. I'm not saying sorry to no one.
Nana.
Nana. Nana. So we're gonna get into all of that. Ishan, brother, how you doing, bro? After that loss,
Nah, man, I'm dejected, digressed, deflated, depressed. Everything that starts with D, I am that. You know what I mean?
what about double D, bro?
No. No, none of that. Nana. Less of that.
Those are nice. Those are nice.
Yeah. No, but man, I'm sad, miss. Look, there are
Okay.
times when look, you know me so since quite long now, and we've shared this kind of emotion post game plenty of times, and whenever the team is like flat out bad, I get very angry. I'm like angry at the team, right?
Yeah.
But after yesterday's game, I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm not angry. I'm sad. Sad to the sense that we could have beaten this Bayern Munich. It's just that the boys did not rise up to the occasion, man. Everything was laid down perfectly. Everything was laid down perfectly, but it's just that the boys did not rise out to the occasion. Of course, there are plenty of reasons to it, and we'll talk about that. And that's why it's the Chelsea Aftermath episode number 2. So big up to the live chat. Big up to the coin gang. Do smash the likes and subscribe if you haven't. Let's get started, Miz.
Oh, bro. Do you know what? After the match, I actually had a nice sleep. I thought, you know what, I'm too tired. I need to have a little bit of a sleep.
Yeah.
I woke up, Ishan. I feel like I've been let down, bro. I've been let down hard. Like, for once I go to war. It's been a long time since I went to war for these long.
Yeah.
Since these owners took over, since
Yeah.
the directors came in, bro, it's been difficult. It's not been easy to be a Chelsea fan, right?
Yeah.
I went to war because I genuinely felt, Ishan, no jokes. Yeah, people
Right.
can take it as oh, Miz is trolling, or Miz is just doing too. No jokes, hand on my heart. Like, honestly, I'm not lying here when I'm saying this. I
Yeah.
seriously felt the final third of the season,
Hmm.
Conference League, Club World Cup. I thought, okay, I think we've turned. We've made a turn. I thought this summer window overall was not bad. We got in João Pedro just before the Club World Cup. We got in, we recalled Andre Santos. Yes, the left wing, I'm not. We wanted Xavi Simons. We wanted Fermin Lopez. None of that happened. I ended up getting Garnacho and Gittins. Okay, I was like, you know what? At least everything else looks okay. I never expected Levi Colwell to be out the whole season, but that's what's happened. But I was also understanding that we couldn't just go out there and just buy any defender because Enzo Maresca wants a certain type. But I had hope that everything else is okay. We just need to play as a unit, and then we can see out games.
Yeah.
I've been watching us this season, and I've been backing the team, Ishan. I've been backing the team. That, you know what? No
Right.
problems. Crystal Palace draw first game of the season. Our preseason was short because we had a long season. Crystal Palace, they're a good team.
Yeah.
We beat West Ham. I'm like, yep, okay. The boys' mentality is growing. We beat Fulham when we weren't at our best. We beat Fulham,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I felt, okay, something is changing. The mentality is somewhat changing. Yeah.
Yes.
Then we should have beaten Brentford. We didn't. But I felt, you know what? The lads, the way we came back from 1-0 down and under the circumstances with the international break, players looked a bit fatigued. No problems. But bro, this game against Bayern, I was so confident, Ishan, that at least our players are going to put up a solid performance. It's the
Yeah.
Champions League. We're back in the Champions League after 2 seasons of not being in the Champions League.
Correct.
We're back. I thought the players will look at this Allianz Arena and will just say to each other, yeah, lads, come on.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
this. As soon as the referee blows the whistle, I just felt that our players are going to just swarm in like animals, bro. They're just going to get this energy. And Ishan, you know what disappointed me so much? And I know we're going to get into the center backs. I know we're going to get into the nitty gritty of the match. You know what? The most that disappointed me in this match? Bro, our players were jogging, Ishan.
Yeah.
Bro, Pedro looked fatigued. Pedro Neto looked fatigued. Enzo Fernandez was jogging in midfield. Reece James was jogging in midfield and leaving Caicedo to do everything on his own. Cucurella wasn't at his best. Malo Gusto wasn't at his best. Bro, that broke my heart. How could you do this?
Right.
Like, we haven't played Champions League in 2 years. How could you do this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Against Bayern Munich. Like, it's not even like, okay, we're playing Karabakh.
Right.
You're playing Karabakh and you want to play a little bit lethargic. How could you do this against Bayern Munich? You want to play lethargic.
Right.
How? And that's what broke my heart, man, Ishan. And now, bro, I'm still a believer. I'm still in belief that this team should bounce back because I know what this team can do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be fooled that everything I saw for the past 4 to 5 months was just some sort of a dream. I was sleeping and I dreamt that. No, I saw what they did. I saw the mentality rise. I'm still believing. I'm still carrying on. But Ishan, mark my words, bro. Mark my words. Our next 3 fixtures, Man United, Benfica, Jose Mourinho coming back at the bridge.
Yeah.
Brighton, and in fact also Lincoln City, Brighton, and then I think we have Liverpool.
Is it Liverpool? Yeah.
Okay, Liverpool, no problems. I'm not expecting huge, but Man United, Benfica at home, or else we're looking dangerous in the Champions League if we don't get a win. And Brighton and Lincoln City, I'm not even counting Lincoln City. But if I don't start seeing wins for these, my belief will start, it'll start questioning again that what's going on. Why are you playing with me? Why are you playing with me?
But do you, now the question to you is, of course, we'll talk about your emotion, then we'll go to mine. Do you still believe, like, I forget in terms of capabilities, right? In terms of capabilities, we've spoken a lot. Last pre-show, preview, everything we've spoken of it. And the capability was not there in the table. The capability was called in the courtroom and went completely missing. You know what I mean? So, in terms of capability, put that aside. But do you actually believe that in the next 3 fixtures, forget about the Lincoln City thing, the next 3 fixtures, which is Man United, Benfica, Brighton, do you think so we're going to win it?
But yes. I'm not, but yeah, I know you're looking at me and you're looking at me funny, Ishan. I know you're looking at me and you're giving me that face, and I know the live chat is giving me that face as well. I know, but I haven't. As I said, it's not like I was dreaming, bro.
Yeah.
This Man United team is getting beat by everyone left, right, and center. And I know our record is shit over there, but please. I can't be confident in beating these guys. I can't be confident.
Yeah.
You've got to be joking me. Benfica in the Champions League at home ground. Bro, if we don't win that, have you seen? the ones that's coming.
Oh no no no,
Napoli,
bro.
Napoli to play. Do you know what I
No,
mean? Who else is there in the Champions League? Napoli
Barcelona.
with Barcelona. Come on. If we don't win that against Benfica, bro,
Things are
bro,
difficult, bro. It's forget about it, man. It's gonna be
bro, I
difficult.
didn't I didn't enter the Champions League to be knocked out in league stage. And this is why I've got the poll up, ladies and gentlemen. Participate in the poll. But I didn't enter the Champions League just to be a number.
Yeah,
I
no,
entered the
100%.
Champions League to be taken seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And Brighton, bro, Brighton haven't started well either. So why am I not going to be confident in beating these three? Ishan, honestly, are you not confident?
Look, I'm confident that we're a better team than the three next teams, right?
Yeah.
Now, if I come out and say that we are the better team than the next three teams, form wise, on paper as well, I would say, and capability wise as well, then why not go ahead and beat? You know what I mean? 100% we can
Mm,
go and beat them, right? All the three. But again, miss the D-Day. It comes down to the D-Day. Just like we performed last night. If we show naivety in the middle of the pitch against even someone like a Man United, things are gonna go left. We're gonna get proven wrong again, right? Because in the Bayern Munich game, is everything was laid down perfectly. I think so. I don't know what people. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. No two ways about it. But people are questioning Maresca. I think so. That's the best lineup that you could put in front. Okay,
in my
that is
opinion, I thought that was, yeah.
it is 100% it is, and people are saying, oh, Estevao, bro, are we down to this path that we're gonna rely on an 18-year-old to start against Bayern Munich? Nah. I know super talented. What a prodigy he is for future, right? But isn't this too much of an ask? And doesn't this show the incapability or the weakness of our team in terms of bench strength to probably rely on an 18-year-old who's not played so much with our squad
Mm,
yet, right? So this is the best playing 11 that Maresca could have laid down on the pitch. That's number one. Number two, the setup, the tactical setup. This is somewhat similar to we had against PSG, right? The difference is between the PSG game and Bayern Munich game is the execution. We executed so well with PSG,
yeah.
right?
We were
Irrespective of who,
clinical. We were clinical. We were
100%.
not just clinical in scoring. We were clinical in defending. We were clinical in pressing. We were just locked in. Ishan,
Yeah,
just on that point that you just said, I felt that the lineup was fine as well. I had no
yeah,
qualms about that. But the lineup has been made to look stupid when players are lethargic,
yeah.
when players are tired. That's when I have to question Maresca that at halftime, Ishan, at
Exactly.
halftime,
Yes,
you have seen what you've seen for 45
yes,
minutes, and your
yeah,
players they're
yeah.
jogging like this. Bro,
Right.
Caicedo's running ragged. He's everywhere trying to protect. Bro, Reece James just watching.
Yeah.
Bro, there's fire. There's literally fire in my house. Enzo Fernandez and Reece James are like, hey, Miz is burning. Hey, look, he's burning. Bro, come and help me.
No,
Come
no,
and help.
100%. Bro,
Bro, they were just watching.
and Miz, you couldn't say that, bro. In the first 5 to 10 minutes, or probably 15, I would say, we startled Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich was shook. It's like,
Yeah, first 15
whoa,
minutes. Yeah.
yeah, we're like, whoa, what is this? What kind of storm is that?
And if we got that
Gusto was
goal,
overlapping. Oh,
Enzo
bro,
Fernandez.
that's the difference, Miz. That's the difference. Against PSG, we capitalize on the
We
gaps, on the
scored.
openings.
We scored.
We scored. We
Yeah.
scored three on first half. Game over.
Game over.
Same could have done in this game. Forget about the free kick, the penalty, the whatnot. Forget about it. This was the bread and butter for us for this game. Go hard at Bayern Munich. First 10, 15 minutes, we did that. We created few chances. We missed one crucial chance with the likes of Enzo Fernandez. If that would have been in game, would have been completely different. Completely different. Because Bayern Munich were very level-headed with the attack miss. Very level. They knew when to
Bro,
attack, when to stay back.
bro, the first 15 minutes, Bayern looked very average, bro. They looked
Yeah.
very average. And if
Yes.
Enzo Fernandez, bro, that was a gilt edged chance, bro. You can't be
Yeah.
missing from that spot, bro.
You can't. You
And
can't.
you put that away, brother. It's a different complexion in the game.
You would have seen a repeat of Chelsea versus PSG. Definitely would have, because you look at the progression of the game is Bayern then slowly came back to the game after they got the free kick, right? After they
Yes,
scored.
yes,
Or else
yes.
before that, it was
There
Chelsea
wasn't
all the
much go-
way.
it wasn't much going on for them before that.
No, it was Chelsea all the way. They were startled. They were looking for opportunities. They could not get gaps. Olise was calmed down as well. Brilliant performance by him, by the way. But everything was locked up pretty much. That free kick gave that goal. Probably the free kick shouldn't have happened in the first place. That wasn't a foul at all. Free kick, retake, and an own goal. That own goal, Chalobah, probably he couldn't have done much from my perspective. I think so. By the time ball came to Chalobah's foot, the work was done. I think so. We were done already. It was very close to goal. I don't know what else he could have done. He was marked as well with another man. But before that, the game was all in our hands, miss.
Yeah.
We just did not capitalize on the mistake. And if we would have, God forbid, just one goal, just that Enzo Fernandez goal, we would have seen something different. We definitely would have. You know why? Because Bayern Munich would then trail in their home ground at the opening game of Champions League. They
Mm,
wouldn't have
mm,
taken that. They would have come at us even harder. The midfield
yeah.
would have got disrupted, and with that part, we would have launched transition and counter attack to exploit. How did we score our first goal? That's how. I came in the
Yeah.
halftime and said that we overloaded men in the attacking forefront because Jonathan Tah got entangled with Joao Pedro with that
Yeah.
foul, and then we were like in a situation of 4v3 or 4v2 two-ish, and then we
Yeah.
scored. That's how we were going to score more goals. It's just that
Yeah.
the entire
Being
game
one
we
nil
could.
up. We
Yeah,
would counter more. Yep. Yep. I
we would
agree.
counter more, and we would get those situations more. Now, since they scored one, they did not feel like going all out attack on us. It was just like, you know what, Elise, there you go, the ball. Just do what your thing. And Olise racked the game. I mean, that's how good of a player Olise is. This is what Bayern Munich did. They did not feel like, pushing 100% with the midfield so that we could counter much. They were sensible enough, and fair play to them, man. But we could have done
And
something else there.
look, I'm gonna obviously come to all the points in the second half very, very soon because we were disgusting in the second half. So I'm gonna come to all of that.
Yeah.
But before that, Mabea is saying you said you were happy with the signings. Now you are complaining. When did I complain? I don't know. Well, are you talking to someone in the live chat? Are you talking to me? I'm not sure, but I never complain. I wasn't even a complaint. I just said that we could do a lot better in that left wing. We could do a lot better. I never, after the transfer window, I was like, okay, yeah, let's go. I think we're good. We're ready to go. We've got Esteval Willian who came through. We've got Andre Santos in midfield. We've got Joao Pedro up front. Oh, we're good. We're a good balance. Left wing, Gittins and Garnacho, yeah, question mark for me. But I thought, I don't know, they'll do a job. They'll do a job. I never complained. I never said, oh, this guy out or that guy out or SD's out. Like, I moved on with it. I moved on. I just thought that there's enough to still be happy about. I never complained, so I'm not sure who you're talking about. Now, Ishan, at halftime, 2-1. We get a goal back, courtesy of Cole Palmer. And if I felt surely Ishan at halftime, Enzo Maresca would have said, lads, whatever you did in the first half was not good enough. Yeah, we are 2-1. We're still in striking zone.
Yeah.
But it wasn't good enough. You need to move a lot more. Tactics is one thing, Ishan. I can give you all the tactics in the world.
Yeah.
But if you're not winning your duels, if you're not winning the second ball, if you're not running, and if you're not recovering, bro, throw the tactics
Nobody can
in
do
the
anything,
bin.
man. Yeah.
Bro, throw the tactics in the bin. It doesn't matter
100.
anymore. You're
Doesn't matter.
not doing the basic requirements.
Yeah. Right.
Bro,
Right.
second half started, it was worse than the first one.
Exactly,
Second half
right?
became
Yes.
worse. Like you
Yes.
thought, okay, first half, whoa, we got away. Nice, 2-1. We're still in the game. Sure, no problems.
Yeah.
Let's now turn it up. Let's now turn it up in this. Bro, the second half was even more disaster to the point where I think Bayern Munich, you know how after the Brentford game, I said, you know what, we deserve to win. After the Brentford game, I was like, we deserve to win, bro. Like we thrashed them in the second half. We should have scored a lot
Yeah.
more goals. They got a jammy goal right at the end from a throw-in, like some nonsense goal. No problems, no problems. But we deserve to. This one against Bayern Munich after the full-time finish in the second, I said, bro, we didn't deserve to win one bit, bro.
No.
In fact, I think we deserve to lose not 3-1, probably 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, who knows, maybe even 7-1. Bro, they had so many chances. They made us look so pathetic. So
Yeah.
many bro, Chalaba. Oh my god, there was a moment in the second half. He pressed Kane and he didn't clean Kane up. Kane turned and left my man on the ground dead. And then it was all opened up. Lucky it didn't transpire to a goal. But there was so many incidents like that. There's an incident of Tosin. The video is going viral. Tosin chests the ball. He, for some reason, falls on the ground. And then he's lying on the ground. He's lying whilst the play is continuing. And my man's just lying on the ground.
Yeah.
And then players like Reece James continued on. Why they weren't subbed off? Players like Enzo Fernandez continued on.
Yeah.
Pedro Neto was tired after 20 minutes. How
Yeah.
is Pedro?
Yeah.
Bro, this is where Maresca needs to take a bit of blame. If you saw players are tired, why didn't you start with, Garnacho from the beginning? Why didn't you just have Pedro Neto come off the bench? If he can't,
You're
if he can't
already
compete-
trailing 2-1, yeah? And at the halftime is you're already trailing 2-1. You know the changes have to be made. You know the fact that there was just probably one moment that you got the ball at the back of the net. There was some good transition gameplay at the beginning, but after that, it just dried up. Why didn't you make changes at 50th minute or probably early 40, just after the halftime? You could have done that as a manager. You know the fact that Reece James not running well. Pedro Neto looks a bit sluggish. Why not make the change? You have the bench, man. You ended up, I don't know, substituting in 61st minute, 62nd minute, and then someone like an Estava Willian who should have come at the 60th minute ends up coming in the 80th minute, 81st minute or so. Man, Maresca at this point of time, bro, you need to take a blame on this because and maybe he's done this, Miz. I don't know what happened to him in this match because in some previous match we've seen this literally against West Ham. Halftime changes, we saw that, and we saw the entire game get turned around, right?
Yeah.
What happened here, Maresca? It was the same thing. You're trailing 2-1.
And Ishan, we've got players on the bench. We've got players on the bench to impact. Bro,
Right.
Andre Santos, I have to say, bro, how's this guy not getting more minutes, man? Like,
Yeah.
you can see Reece James and Enzo Fernandez struggling. Why isn't Andre Santos in the midfield then? Why? What's he got to do, bro? Like, you're not going to see Andre Santos jog around. You're at least going to see a lot more effort from Andre Santos.
Yeah. Right.
You got up front. It feels like we're lacking a little bit of energy, right? Why?
Right.
You got Mark Yu, bro. I'm not saying Mark Yu, some sort of a wonder kid, is going to change the game, but you can see João Pedro's like fatigued. Let João Pedro play with a striker. Let him play with a striker. Move Cole Palmer let him play. Bro, what's the point of Mark Yu, bro? What's the point of Mark Yu?
Bro, Miz, at this point of time, look, João Pedro, he looked the most slowest player on the pitch yesterday. The most slow. He looked more slower than Reece James. I don't know why. Maybe fatigued. Maybe because he's playing probably every game. You've got
international break killed him, bro.
Yeah, and that's the reason why you have Mark. You know what with Mark Guillaume is? Now I was thinking in isolation. I thought that Mark Guillaume was probably not bought by Enzo Maresca. What was not recalled by Enzo Maresca was recalled by someone up top. Enzo Maresca probably wanted Nicolas Jackson. Yeah, and that's why you had that recalling factor of Jackson. Maybe Enzo wanted Jackson.
I don't know whether he really wanted to keep Jackson because there seems to be tension there as well. Because Jackson's advisor, Diamansi Camara, saying that the relationship between Jackson and Maresca is not good anymore. So I'm not really sure whether Maresca wanted him either. I think Maresca wanted Nicholas Jackson to leave as well, and Jackson wanted to leave Chelsea. But I think after Delap being injured, I don't know. Maybe he wanted to recall him back as an option, but at that
Yeah,
time, Nicholas Jackson was far too gone. He was far too
yeah,
gone. He was never
true,
going to
true.
come back. But bro, okay, we now have Gu. He's been called back, brother. For Jao Pedro's sake, since he's struggling, he's fatigued.
Yeah,
Let him play with a striker. Let him have a striker that's going to press like Liam Delap. Let him
right.
combine.
100%, 100%.
Bro, what are we going to do against Man United? Bro, what are we going to do? These players look tired. What are we going to do against these guys at
And
Old
it's just a
Trafford?
couple of days. It's just a
It's
couple of days.
literally, bro, today, tomorrow, 2 days. Today and tomorrow.
Couple of days, bro. Oh my days. Maze, I don't know where they're getting that confidence. The way these men were running yesterday, bro, things are gonna get difficult. And it's Premier League, Man United, and you know the record, but this is not gonna work. And probably this shows an indication, and it's just a discussion, right? So we'll be analyzing all the nooks and corners. Didn't we like fail miserably in the transfer market then? If this is the scenario where we recall players left, right, and center, we are not trying to use them as well. We know there are injuries. We didn't get replacement nicely. Players playing in the position they're not supposed to play. Everything is going havoc here. Isn't this
But
a fail in
Sean,
the transfer market, man?
it is to a certain degree. Look, we got sold the Xavi Simmons and Fermin Lopez. We got sold those players, and we got none of those players. Look, Xavi Simmons is one that we were absolutely sold that, oh, he's going to be our player, he's going to be our player. And he ends up now playing for Spurs. And then we ended up getting Bonanote right at the end. Look, yeah, at the end, it was a little bit of a failure, no doubt about that. But Ishan, there's players. There's like, you look at that bench, there's players available. Utilize them, utilize the squad. If you can see that there's fatigue of Pedro Neto, do you think Pedro Neto should have started from the beginning, Ishan? Just give Garnacho the start then. Let him start.
Yeah, yeah. Or give Estaval the start, you know?
You've got options. You got Gittins as well. All of a sudden,
You've
Gittins,
got
no one
Gittins, yeah.
believes in. You got Gittins as well. Like, use them, man. Use them.
At least you got legs. Probably if you'd want to have Pedro Neto at some point of game, you can utilize his speed at the second half. Maybe probably last 20 minutes, last 30 minutes. At the beginning, when you're not sure that he's got gas or not, probably you can start with Gittins, start with Garnacho, right?
Okay.
But
Also in midfield, if you can see that Reece James is lacking, he's playing too many games. He can't, he's not giving that enough. Bro, play Andre Santos. So I can't sit here and say, okay, we failed the transfer window, but we're not utilizing our options, bro.
yeah,
Why aren't we utilizing our options? Okay, Ishan, you know what? I don't like Margu. Let's say Maresca. I don't like Margu. Bro, okay, play
yeah,
Tyreek George then. Play Tyreek George so Jao Pedro has got someone. Play Tyreek George.
yeah, that's right. Tyreek George is also another one.
If you're
So
that adamant that I'm not going to use Margu, then like, there's options, man. There's options.
so
Utilize the
basically,
options.
means in the Premier League, the way we're rotating, yeah, that has no meaning. That means that has no meaning because the players you're rotating are again getting fatigued without even, I mean, even after being rested for some period of time, they're still looking like fatigued. So what's the point of rest? Or what's happening? I mean, I'm trying to calculate here because the more we think about it, the more complicated it gets. Because I thought that everything was laid down on the pitch. We were good for 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. How did we lose focus so easily? How? I mean, I know there were some unfortunate circumstances, but how do we? It just looks like we lost focus, and not just that, Maze. Look, I would, and I know you would as well, and the live chat as well. Going into the halftime, yeah, 2-1, I think so. We were okay with it. We're like, all right, man, fine, we can
I
come back
was
into the game.
confident. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was confident.
So the question is, what in the blue hell happened to the entire team in the second half? First half, it was like just one, two, three players that you took the name.
Yeah.
They were looking like they were jogging and looked fatigued. And second half, everybody switched off. It was like, what's happening? That the center
It was
backs are making
disgusting.
mistakes. Nobody's
It was
running.
disgusting.
Uh, Even Palmer's looking clueless sometimes. You know, Enzo Fernandez finished. Reece James finished his leg. Pedro Neto clueless, right? Joao Pedro getting slammed here, getting slammed there, not running. He was not in the game at all. Second half, it was disastrous. So if we're coming out and saying that, all right, 2-1 in first half, looking at that performance or that display of effort, we are still okay with it. With the same intensity, with the same amount of effort, carry that into the second half. We might come back into the game and eventually probably win it as well. We don't know. But what happened? It was like, whoa, a complete flip flap. Second half, the players who were not performing well went worst, and the players who were performing okayish went bad.
Yeah.
This is how we never came back in that game.
Collapse. Absolutely collapse. Ashraf saying these are our best players means squad depth is not as good as we think. The squad depth is not as good as we think, then why didn't Maresca like make more of a noise about this? Because ultimately, if these results don't go our way properly, because this is a ruthless environment, I'm telling you right now. You don't start picking up points against Man United and Benfica and Brighton, it can start looking very, very peak. So Enzo Maresca's the one whose job is on the line ultimately. The SDs are not going anywhere. The owners are not going anywhere. And most certainly the players are not going to get sold when the window's closed. So Maresca, if he wasn't happy with the depth, as far as I'm concerned, Maresca is the one that wanted Gittins, no? Who wanted Gittins? I still remember before the Club World Cup, we were desperately trying to get Gittins into our squad. Who wanted Gittins? Didn't Maresca want Gittins? Didn't Maresca want Joao Pedro? Didn't Maresca want Garnacho as well? Like, I know he wanted CB. I definitely know he wanted a CB after Levi Colwell being injured. I know that. And then he backtracked by saying, "Oh, we got to find internal solutions." People are saying Gittins was Joe Shields. Yeah, Joe Shields. Joe Shields not the manager. It still needs to be co-signed by the manager. The manager knows Gittins, I'm pretty sure. Ishan, correct me if I'm wrong. And live chat as well. Did the manager not know Gittins back in Manchester City Academy days or something like that?
No, 100%. He knew.
Didn't Maresca know about Gittins from Manchester City?
Yeah, he did. He did. And you know what? I think so. Maresca shares some past history with Vincent Company as well. I think so with Man City, because after full time they were hugging and smiling each other like, some, I don't know, some long lost brothers. So the way we, in fact, we decimated ourselves. I don't think so. I can, probably. Hey, of course, Bayern Munich, no two ways about it. World class team, world class attack. Olise was really a pain in the head for the entire game, most probably. But yeah, man, I mean, come on. We could have and should have tried different things, especially at the second half. We didn't. We just, instead, we went reverse. We locked ourselves up. We didn't knew how or what other questions to be asked. And after Estevao came in, I think so we started looking a bit more sharper, and probably that offside goal which got ruled off. That looked good. But again, bro, Estevao should have come in 60 minutes tops. This is where I start blaming Maresca. Bro, come on. You be dynamic, man. You go for the win or don't go for anything, man.
No,
You just don't be visible in the sidelines if you don't go out there to wanting to win it. And if you want to win it, look at your squad. Your squad is not running in the first half. Get those changes in the second half immediately, right? What are you waiting for? So
the other player I forgot to mention, Hato. Bro, is this guy not like we don't rate this guy all of a sudden? This guy's not a good player. Like, I'm so sure the entire fan base wanted Hato. I am so certain
yeah,
everyone wanted Hato.
yeah,
Can Hato not be trusted, Ishan?
yeah,
Can Hato not be trusted as a CB? Can
right.
he not play LCB? Little bit more cover. Just allow Kukurea to go into midfield instead.
Yeah.
Can we
No,
not
100%.
utilize him as a LCB?
We could have, man. The thing with Hato is, Kokorea looked kind of decent, and it's more like we get rid of. I mean, if we bench Kokorea, the team looks more distorted. That's what it is. Maybe Hato didn't make because of that reason, but yeah, like you said, maybe we could have utilized him in the center back, and Kokorea moves up in the extreme left position. Left center back could have been Hato, but yeah, man, come on, I don't
See,
know, man.
all of a sudden, people are like, "He's not a CB. What you talking this?" Man, it's not me. People told me he can play these positions. Why are we acting like? Why are we pretending again? All of a sudden, we're all pretending. But people told me Hato can play LCB. He can play left back. He can play CB. This is what people told me. Now people are saying he's only a left back.
Yeah.
What is he? What is he? Don't lie to me, live chat, because now all of a sudden you want to talk the truth. When we got linked to Hato, you said, "Oh, but Miz, he's so versatile. He can play LCB. He can play left back. He can play CB." Okay, now all of a sudden, oh no, he can only play left back. Look, Milo literally saying, LCB, left back, CDM. He's a left back CB. Why are you guys lying then? Some of you guys, why? Why are you lying? When we went and got Gittins, oh, but Gittins can do this, Gittins can do that. He's such a great dribbler. Trust me, Miz, he's gonna be the next Cole Palmer. Why did you lie then? Why did you lie? Why'd you lie then?
Yeah.
And now people are telling me, "Oh, the squad's not good enough. This not good enough." We got Manchester United coming up. Oh, I'm scared. We're not even going to beat them. I don't understand, bro. Like, all of these people were hyped up when we were getting these players, and now we're not hyped about that. Now we don't think they're good. And now we want Madueke back, Ishan. We want Madueke back.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
Now we want Madueke back, bro. Now we want Madueke back.
Oh my days. No, man. No, it's unfortunate. Look, but at the end of the day, we'll have to learn from this. That's what I can say. We'll have to learn from this. Can I say that I'm pretty much convinced that this will be the result every time we face Bayern? Maybe not, because I still don't rate the manager. I just don't. I'm sorry. I've seen better managers than this. Yes, we got beat. Yes, we got beat, but we played bad, and the reason we got beat, it just comes down to our performance and our naivety. You know what I mean, man? It's not that we were forced, or like it was totally Bayern Munich right from the beginning of the game. Nah, it was us who slipped up the first goal with some snooze fest, penalty, 2-0, and we were chalked out of the game. We got one goal back, fine, but we are looking back into the game, trying to sneak in back. Second half, we just capitulated. We were never there. We did not. We did not just press the full accelerator. You know what I mean? And
Bro, I'm keen to see how far Bayern Munich goes in the Champions League. I'm keen to see.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not, once
100%.
again, I reiterate, I'm not disregarding Bayern Munich. All I'm saying, you're telling me Jonathan Tah, Upamecano, Conrad Lamar, who's pretty good in the game, no doubts, but he was inverting, so I can't even say that he was a fullback.
Yeah.
Stanisic, Pavlovic, or whoever, Kimmich is class, no doubt, and obviously their attack is class. Olise and Kane are the absolute standout. You're telling me that they don't have flaws? You're telling me they don't have flaws? I'm keen to see how far Bayern Munich goes, bro. I really am.
No,
I'm
they
really.
won't. They won't. I know, miss. They won't. Just look. This defeat is on us. It's on our naivety and our mistakes, and we'll have to take it on the chin. We'll have to take it on chin, learn from it, and probably never repeat it. That's what it is. Look, miss. I understand that for most of the guys in the group, this was the first Champions League game together, right? And mind you, do not take this lightly. Like you're playing a conference league match. Is this not a conference league match or a Europa League match? This is a Champions League match. If we show even 10 grams of naivety, you're gonna get slapped by a goal, and that's what happened yesterday. That's what gonna the score line does exactly just does not justify. We could have been 5-1, 6-1. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
thanks to Robert Sanchez, we didn't speak enough of him today. But brother, big up to you, man, Robert Sanchez. You saved plenty of goals yesterday, or scoreline would have looked embarrassing. But yeah, we really capitulated, man.
Gino saying, I respect both of you, but you were disrespecting Bayern pre. Disrespecting. I don't know where I've disrespected them. Like, I just simply said that I believe in my team and my team should be beating them. Like,
Yeah,
if that becomes disrespectful. So if I say I believe in my team and my team should be beating Man United, is that disrespectful?
bro. When have you guys started bending over to Bayern Munich? I don't
Like,
understand.
yeah, like Gino, I don't understand which part was disrespectful. I don't rate Vincent Company as some sort of a like tactical genius.
Yeah,
I don't. I'm sorry. I rate their attack. I never said I don't rate their attack, but I'm not saying our midfield is worse than theirs. I'm not saying that our attack can't handle their defense. Which part was disrespectful? Gino, you don't want to believe in the team, and that's fine. That's no problems. That's no problems. 3-1 easy win. What do you mean easy win? People asked for my prediction. I said, yeah, either 2-1 or 3-1. I never said easy win. I said 3-1. Why are you putting easy win? Not once did I say 3-1 easy win. Yeah. Easy win. Never ever I said it was easy win. I said 3-1. I believe we're going to win 3-1. Let's talk about Man United now coming up in a couple of days' time.
yeah.
Ishan, what now? What now, bro?
Bro, now is we learn from our mistakes, not
But hold on,
open a
just quickly,
smooth.
just
Yeah,
quickly. Some of these numpties in the live chat, there's only 3 or 4 that are consistently just saying, "Oh, but you did say it's easy." I never said it's easy. Like I said, 3-1. We should beat them. Why are you guys consistently saying it's easy? Don't disrupt the conversation. Don't be talking nonsense. Like you can bring up some normal stuff, but don't talk nonsense. Please don't talk nonsense. All right, go on.
nah, man. Look, United, we better win this. We better win this, or else things are go, bro. Just imagine losing to Bayern Munich at Allianz Arena, yeah. And this is what the people are saying. Imagine losing to this Man United team. Oh my days. You know what? In my match review of Man United versus Man City, the thrashing that City gave to United, I said that Please don't sack this manager until the Chelsea game, yeah. And imagine we fumble against these man. That will be crazy. But man, Mace, we cannot lose this match. Bro, I cannot emphasize enough. We cannot lose this match by hook or by crook. I don't care. Get me 3 points, get me W, and then we'll talk later on. I don't care how we get it. It might be a penalty, it might be an own goal. I don't care. Just give me a W at this moment against Man United, right? And then we move forward. Because a loss like this definitely shatters the confidence of the team, and a victory by any means will bring it up. At least someone like a Man United in the opposition, he'll get a confidence back, man. So, bro, it's so important. Even if we drop a point, even if it's a draw, it would be our loss, man. I think so. We should go out there like we're playing a final.
Bro, I'm sorry to say this. If we just manage to get a victory, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. If you
You
just
want a
manage to get
thumping,
a
huh?
bro, if you just manage to get a victory against Bayern, okay, that's great. You know, away from home, you've managed to
Yeah,
get a victory. Big up to you. Big up to you. But if we just scrape, I'm
yeah,
worried then. I'm worried for the future of this team. We, as Haji is saying, we need a performance.
yeah,
Bro, I believe in this team, man. And the belief just didn't materialize out of thin air. The belief materialized out of the evidence that this team was showing me for the past 4 to 5 months. If we go to Old Trafford and we are in a scrap and we are struggling against a team that is struggling against everyone and the turmoil that's happening over there, manager is not like the fan base is not confident with the manager. Players seem to be revolting again. Same merry-go-round situation. Another manager. Players seem to not be confident with the manager. This nonsense at Man United has been going for years now. Manager comes in, does shit, players start revolting, gets sacked. Another manager comes in, does shit, players start revolting, manager gets sacked. If we can't win, if we cannot win with a top class performance, I'm worried.
yeah.
I'm worried. I
Right.
can't see these players be lethargic. Bro, I need energy. I need intensity. And then I need the tactical play. I start seeing players jogging around, bro. I'm going to be coming after Maresca. Why you keep selecting players that are jogging, bro?
Yeah,
If
yeah,
they're fatigued, why are you not utilizing your squad?
yeah.
Bro, 2 days, Ishan, 2 days. 2 days to go, and we got Man United. I personally, I think Pedro Neto is tired. Personally, I think he's tired.
He is. He is.
I'd like to see Garnacho start against his former team straight away from the get-go. From
Yeah,
the
I
get-go.
like that too. That's
Because,
facts.
because I
Facts.
think I think he'll have a bit of fire to play against his ex-team. And he'd want to do something. I'd like him to start from the beginning.
Hmm.
I'd want to see Mark Gue up front. Rattle them up a little bit. Use a striker. But
Yeah.
why'd you bring Mark Gue back? Use a striker.
Use it. You don't
Uh,
have options because João Pedro looks like washed, man. He looks the most tired, to be very honest, mate.
he looks tired. He looks tired.
Yeah.
Use Cole Palmer. Use Cole Palmer as a 10. Use Estevao William. Give João Pedro a bit of break. Give him a bit of break then. Give him a little bit of break. He can come off the bench. Maybe he just needs to restart again. I need to see Andre Santos in midfield. I need to
Yeah.
start seeing Andre Santos in midfield, bro. I need energy. I need to start seeing Achapong maybe. If Chalaba is going to keep dropping these nonsense performances, bro, bring in Achapong.
Bro, is he gonna be fit as well? Because he's done his shoulder, right?
Well, he continued on, right? He continued on. So I
Yeah.
want to see Achapong. Surely, bro, why are we underestimating Achapong? He's shown enough good performances, man.
Yeah.
So if I start seeing nonsense performance against Man United, bro, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm telling you right now, man. I'm telling you right now, Ishan.
No, bro. This Man United game has to be the pedestal for us to bring our confidence back. It's so important. It's so important because look, I know the record says we've not beaten them there in what 12 years or something. I back in 2012 we beat them there, something like that, right? Some math stats. Fine, understood. That's how we prove these guys wrong again. I mean, let's get the victory against United, and then let's not phase away from the fact that there's an important Champions League game coming against Benfica. We need to beat them as well. If not, then our Champions League campaign is in jeopardy. You know what I mean? There
Mm.
is match game against Brighton, and after Brighton, there's Liverpool. So before we face Liverpool, we gotta be at the best shape and form because
Yeah.
they just
Yeah.
sneak up a victory left, right, and center from
Moving
anywhere.
with some momentum. Moving with some
Yeah,
momentum.
the
Yeah.
momentum has to be there because Liverpool, bro, they know how to sneak a victory. Even in the Champions League, they've not, you know, they've not win it clean. They've won it in the last moment, 3-2, against what Athletic Club? No, Atlanta. Yeah, Athletic Club, right? Athletic Club, if I'm
Yeah. I
not
think
wrong,
it let
bro. It's gonna be so important, man. And looking at the way United are playing at the moment, bro. I mean, if we don't beat this team here, we I'm gonna be angry, depressed, mad, everything. We don't deserve to speak ourselves into the title contenders and challenges anymore. Miss, I'm sorry. After that, whatever happens in this United game, Miss, if we lose points, I'm sorry. I'm out of that conversation, and I'll take my mind out of the gutter. That will be in the contenders in this season, because the level that United are. Oh, mate. If we don't beat them now, I don't think so. What kind of quality that we possess? I don't care which ground we're playing. Away ground doesn't matter. Everybody's spanking United at the moment. If we don't, bro, there are talks to happen. Everybody will be blamed. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, let's hope for the best, man. Let's hope. I think so. We looking at the way our seasons transpire until now in the Premier League, we should be beating them, man. If we don't, bro, something's the problem is bigger than we like to think.
Look at this, brother Aman. 3050 from, you mean yesterday's stream? Tomorrow, something that I haven't even streamed. Tomorrow's stream. You mean yesterday? Because I didn't think Bayern has any chance of winning if we play as a team. And then he's gone, Ms. Brother, why did you say that Bayern team has no chance of winning if we play as a team? Look what you just said. You said my sentence, and then you said if we play as a team. So are you not understanding that there is a clause there? I said if we play as a team. If we play as a team, they don't have a chance. So you're going to disregard my if we play as a team. If we play as a team, we pretty much can smoke any teams. We've shown that. Problem is we didn't play as a team. Far from it. You fail to understand simple comprehension.
Yeah,
No one can tell me I have said, I don't care what you said, no one can tell me that because I know what I said, that, oh, Bayern Munich is an easy win. I have never said that. I've said that I believe in my team, and if we play the way I know we can, then we should be winning this. Then Bayern Munich don't stand a chance. Yes. But if you fail to understand that, then that's your problem. That's your problem. Ishan, let's talk about a few players, bro.
yeah,
Tosin. So many people were telling me that, Miz, you're so harsh on. He's improved a lot. I don't know where these people are. All of a sudden, they've all disappeared now that he's been dropping stinkers.
Yeah.
How convenient. How convenient. All these people are now running away, nowhere to be seen when he's dropping stinkers. Um, Ishan, this is going to be a problem if this brother is going to be consistently inconsistent.
Yeah.
His only consistency is that he's inconsistent. Um, Bro, I've not been happy with his performance against Fulham because
Mm.
Josh King, even though it was a disallowed goal, that was poor defending from him. I've not been
Yeah.
happy how he defended Shard, and I'm definitely
Yeah.
not happy how he shows lack of pace. Just the only thing it seems like Tostin seems to have is his height and his aerial ability to defend and the ball playing ability to play from the middle. But the ball playing ability cannot be the only thing that keeps you in, because without the ball, if you become a problem, which you are, we're going to start dropping even more points. Who in the current squad, Ishan, do you feel that needs to be given a chance in that middle so that we can build? Because bro, we can't just allow for nonsense to carry on.
Yeah. No, man. Look, Tosin, Chaloba, they have been the ones that we relied on for a few games, right? Since the beginning of the season, and also the, since Levi Colwell's injury, right? Now, them dropping stinkers in one game, two game is understandable. It's like, all right, you're having a bad day. It's all right. Let's move on.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
this like
That's
continues
that's
for
how I
two
felt.
games, yeah,
Yeah, three
if
games now.
three
Fulham,
games now,
Brentford,
yeah,
Bayern Munich.
and we're coming up against Man United next. We don't know how these guys gonna show up. You know, we know the fact that we don't have a very good record against United at Old Trafford. Our centre backs are leaking goals left, right, and center. They're not feeling confident enough, bro. It's better to have a change rather than cry about it later on. It's better to have a change. You know the fact that things not working out, and
Mm.
it's looking a bit shaky with the likes of Tosin and Chaloba, right? Why not make a bold move and just bringing Achampong back? Bring Achampong back into the playing 11 and just try it out. Maybe he'll bring that pair of fresh legs. He's a bit more rested. He'll be a bit more agile on the field. You know what I mean? He'll be a bit more aware than what Tosin and Chalobah are at the moment. At least one, maybe a Tosin, maybe a Chalobah, whichever way. Whoever feels like is thinking the most. May he be rested. But why not start with an Achampong against United? I know that'd be a risk, and I don't think so that the things that we're trying to speak is going to happen against United. But when you know the fact that your center backs are not working, just why not give it a go, man? Because you know the fact that it is always going to be difficult to justify if things don't go right against United. It's always going to be difficult for you to justify that. Why did you play Chalobah and Tosin if you knew that they were, putting stinkers after stinkers? Has been 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row. You could have, tried something else. I bought an Achimpong. He got a game time. If things goes left, all right, fine. He's at least we've tried something different. You know what I mean? Or else there's another option called Jorel Hato. Maybe
Mm.
Hato can start as a left center back, maybe, and Kukurea plays in the extreme left as a left wing back. So that also can be done. It's more about experimentations, but it seems like Maresca at the moment is hesitating from it, and or maybe against Man United, it's going to be difficult to see if Maresca does these miss, because
Mm.
it seems like more like he's more of a safe player. He likes to start out safe, and probably in the second half he likes to make a switch. But Mace, if we have another defensive stinker, bro, we need to have a talk, because this is gonna become a huge problem. This is gonna derail our season, let alone just 1-2 games. Our season will be derailed. Forget about Champions League, Premier League. I don't know what's gonna happen, because we're just left with, ideally, if you're coming out and saying that we don't trust Achempong, then ideally we're left with only 2 players who've already been featuring for us, which is Tosin and Chaloba, and they're not playing
Mm.
well. So what's next? You're not playing Hato as well. You're not trying out Hato. You're not believing in Achampong. What do you want to do? Who else do you have? There's no other option. So, bro, and it goes back to the statement that I always try to make. We're already a defender short, a center back short since long now. And look where we have landed ourselves into. Just one, two bad performances. This time around, it's worse. Both the defenders looks poor, right? Bro, we should have definitely. But again, hindsight. It's hindsight, so it's better not speak much about it. But so right I was that we were definitely two center backs less. One was for sure, but we ended up doing nothing. And look where we are now. Levi Colville's injured. Both the center backs looking shaky. There are youngsters, but we don't wanna believe in them. We've got nowhere to go, miss.
Bro, another one of these numpties that are just making up nonsense about me. I don't know how I've attracted all of these people. I'm pretty sure these guys are coming from some channel and they're here to just annoy me. But look, I'm telling you this much: this channel is not, it doesn't entertain these sort of nonsense in the live chat. I've built this community with really, really good commentators, not people that come here to be a troll. So if you're trolling long enough, I'm telling you, I will ban you. I will take you off. Once again, someone saying Miz after Josh's first game. Josh isn't good enough. Need tossing his our best CB. I've never ever said this. I've literally never ever said this. I've actually said the opposite. I've said, you know what? Achapong actually looks like a very decent player, someone who we can rely on. It seems like, yeah, he'll make mistakes, but it feels like there is something about Achapong. He's a strong defender. He's fast. He's good on the ball. He can carry the ball. There's something about him. Let him make the mistakes and he will learn from it. I'm a little bit stranged out that why isn't Achapong trusted a lot more? And I guess the problem is he's another one, Ishan, who was rumored to leave. He was rumored to leave.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
he was.
I'm gonna have to ban this guy, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to ban this guy. This guy has literally been on my channel all this time, and this is his final opinion. This is always flip flopping. That's why I like this. But thank you for coming, Ronnie. But you've now annoyed me, man. You've now annoyed me. You literally have. So I'm gonna have to get rid of you.
7 letters,
Unfortunately.
one word. Release.
Like just it's fine, like trolling is not like I'm not built for trolls. Like every now and then you want to banter a little bit, no problems, but um I'm not interested in being trolled like that. Ishan, bro, just get rid of that Ronnie Mashbane. Yeah, just annoying, bro. If you can find him, I can't see him on the thing. Anyway, coming back to the point.
Yeah, done, bro.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, Man United. Look, Ishan, I still feel that I've seen both Chalobah and Tosin defend a lot
Yeah.
better. I have. I'm not gonna like disregard that these guys are just useless. Do you know what I mean? But I'm also not gonna appreciate if they keep dropping stinkers. You can't allow players to just keep dropping stinkers. You can drop the odd stinker here and there, sure, but you've got to kick on. If they keep persisting in dropping stinkers, Maresca has to come to a point where he has to say, I have to give others an opportunity. But the problem
Yeah.
is, Ishan, you want to give Wesley Fofana an opportunity. Let's just say you want to give Wesley Fofana maybe an opportunity where Chalobah. No, Wesley Fofana is not filling me with a lot of confidence either. Badiashile is only just returning back from injury, so maybe he's not ready to start. Right? Desasi has been banished.
Yeah.
So we're left with Who are the fit centre backs, bro? We're left with Tosin,
Hmm.
Chalaba,
Yeah.
Achapong. Who else is fit? Is that it?
That's it,
No,
right? That's it.
Desas is banished. Desas is
Yeah.
banished.
But Ashil is injured.
Buddy Shield's just coming back.
Yeah.
So if between Tosin and Chalaba, if both of them are dropping clangers on a regular, bro, one needs to step away for Achapong to get a chance. And
Yeah.
I'd even say give them the chance against Man United. Alhambra, a big up to you, my man. Very disappointed with this performance. We must trust Esteva and Santos. These two players can genuinely make a difference. They are mentally ready. Yeah, look, Esteva, I'm not worried. Esteva William will be back into the team. That I'm not worried about. Um, yeah, you know, I'm not one bit worried about that. This guy's another one. Calling out nonsense isn't trolling me. I never said calling out nonsense isn't trolling. When people are saying that I'm being a flip flop and he's consistently writing that, no, I've not been a flip flop. I'm not gonna take that. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and take the fact that someone just keeps telling me, "Oh, you're being a flip flop." No, I'm not. I can remove you from my chat. I can do what I want to do. As simple as that. Ashraf, the Professional Football Association monitoring Chelsea's treatment of Raheem Sterling. And what? This is true. The Professional Football Association are monitoring Chelsea's treatment of Raheem's. Chelsea's treatment? How are we meant to treat these players? We've told these players to leave.
What else are we meant to do, man? And I mean, is this a thing actually? Like the PFAs, and instead of monitoring the situation with Mudrik, you know what I mean? Monitoring the situation with Sterling and them, man. Wow. But why? Why not? Why Sterling though? And why not Chilwell? Because Chilwell went through the same thing last season, if I'm not wrong. So what's wrong with
No,
Sterling
that's
now?
mad. That's mad. The PFA are monitoring Chelsea's treatment. Bro, these guys needed to leave. Raheem Sterling and Axel Dessers. I don't know how much Axel Dessers is on. Raheem Sterling, how he's treated. Yeah, let me tell you how he's treated. He's treated with 350K a week.
Yeah.
Raheem Sterling is treated with 350K a week. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on over there. All right. Well, look, Ishan, all I'm going to say is that hopefully we can win against Man United, and it's not just any type of win. That it's a good win, and we move from there. What's your final thoughts, bro, before we wrap up?
I think so. The squad needs a victory massively. The Bayern game, we'll have to take it on our chin, man. It was on us. It was on our naivety that we lost. You know what I mean? We could have continued the first 15 minutes for the entire game to bring out the result that we opted, but yeah, we slept in the middle, and that has costed us. Not just that, but we chose not to rise up to the occasion in the second half. That's how we lost, right? Um, Look again, Bayern Munich, Allianz Arena, away game. I'll let that slide maybe, but Man United, I don't care. We'll have to beat them. I just don't care. We'll have to beat them. If not, then Miz, something is wrong, and we must have a talk after that, because um I know the players look fatigued. I know there's just 2 days, but it is what it is. That is why Premier League is the toughest, because you'll have to go through these, and I know it's unfortunate that we're getting Bayern Munich, then Man United, just within 2 days. But it is what it is. We'll have to rise up to the occasion, man. I know we can beat Man United. I think so. The live chat is also confident we can beat Man United. Most of the fans are, not just talking about Chelsea fans here. The football fans in total are confident that Chelsea can beat Man United. And if we don't, oh, bro, things are gonna break loose after that. So we better not. We better not. We should put these guys to rest, man.
100%, man. We have to. We have to, or else you're right, bro. The trust is going to be start to shatter. I'm not even going to lie. Alhambra, big up to you once again. The professional fan associations are monitoring Sterling's treatment of Chelsea on and off the pitch. That's just pure mad. Like, this guy's been told to leave Chelsea Football Club. He doesn't want to leave because he's on 350k a week, and we don't have space for him in the squad, unfortunately. So you don't want to leave because you're on 350k, but then the PFA is also monitoring how we like. It's just you see. This is the thing, Ishan. Like, all of this nonsense news starts coming through when you don't win. As soon as you start not winning, nonsense information, nonsense stories keep flooding
100%.
through, and they're out there to rattle Chelsea Football Club. They're out there to make sure Chelsea don't progress to nowhere, and we have another season of mediocrity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to entertain that, man. I'm still locked in that we should have a strong season. We should be. I still fully believe, until my trust is broken, I still fully believe that we should be competing for the Premier League.
Bro, the threshold of your trust is still 3 games minus United game, bro. I'm telling you.
No.
If you go left against United,
don't get me wrong. Like, if you don't pick up 3 points with style, against Man United, I'm gonna start doubting you, because what's going on? What's going on? But yeah, 3 points against Man United, 3 points against Benfica, 3 points against Brighton. It needs that. If the way I have shown trust, that needs to be repaid in that manner, or else we're back just being nonsense again. Do you know what I mean? And I'm fed up of being a nonsense team over and over again. Just fed up of being that. Anywho, to the live chat, I just want to make a final comment. And this is, I hope you guys can take this seriously, right? I've got no problems if any of you guys disagree with me or Ishan. Let me make that clear. I've got no problems with that. You can disagree. There's nothing wrong with it. I disagree when you try and demean me. And when you try and demean me, I will demean you back, because I'm not going to just take it. There's a reason. There's multiple reasons why I don't do live streams anymore, because I get annoyed. I could easily not even bother looking at the live chats. Me and Ishan could just simply come here, do our conversations, and leave. That's what a lot of these channels do. I actually bring out a lot of your comments and put it on screen and make a discussions about it. So one or two things will happen. Either we don't do live streams anymore, no problems. We'll just do video formats, and I simply post my videos, and I don't bother with any of you guys, right? Or we do live streams and we don't even bother looking at your comments, and we just do our thing and then we leave. Or 3, I show and involve you guys into the live stream, make it a better showing for everyone. But I need you guys to not demean either Ishan or me. You can disagree with the points. You can disagree all you want. But do not demean Ishan or myself. Do not demean us. All right? That's all I'm going to say. Don't be saying, oh, this guy's flip-flop, this, that, the other. Don't be saying that. All right? Anywho, until next time, everyone. Take care.